The Super Bowl! Let's go! Yet again, another win under the Patriots' belt. Another sweep. Another sweep. Seahawks, you just can't cut it. You just can't cut it. Losers. And guess what? The only thing that will be remembered by your loss are the halftime shows. Yes, I said plural. I said it plural. If you watched both of them like I did, I noticed there's a clear difference between the two of them. So first off, I'm gonna talk about the opening act for the Super Bowl was Green Day. Who doesn't love Green Day? Who doesn't love Green Day? They played their biggest hits, and including American Idiot, which I'm very surprised they even played. I thought for sure the NFL was not gonna allow them to play that song because of the whole for like political reasons, right? Like I assumed they were gonna let them play that song, but I'm quite surprised they allowed them to. They were able to play American Idiot, and I'm be honest, I'm quite happy about it. They did curse a little. It was fuck. Apparently, they were censored more. But I can't find out how. I tried looking into it. I couldn't find another reason why they were censored. But other than that, the performance was good. The greatest hits. Who doesn't love a good Green Day song? Who doesn't love a good Green Day song? Fantastic band, love it. But you could tell they're trying to send the message with the American Idiot song. There's no way they didn't just choose that song over the other hits they've had over the years. But I'm assuming the reason why is because the whole thing about the Super Bowl is that it started becoming political the moment Bad Bunny was announced to be the halftime performer because people were not happy with an un-American Spanish speaker that hates America. That's what the whole story was with Bad Bunny. When a lot of that is false, and just by watching the halftime show one time, it could show that's further from the truth because his whole message for the Super Bowl halftime show was spreading love and not hate, and to love everyone and just bringing everyone together, including that child that sleeps at the wedding. Including that child. Everyone comes together as a family and love one another. That's the whole message of the story. And if you hate it, like you could hate the music, you could hate all that. You can't deny the message is there, and if you hate the message, you're weird as fuck. Because like, why would you want to spread hate and not love? But a lot of people don't like Bad Bunny. A lot of the people don't. They can't understand what he's saying. Look, granted, I could sometimes understand what he's saying. He's kind of hard to understand sometimes. Even if you can't understand him, you can wiggle your finger to the music. It's pretty good music, even if you can't understand it. Which I don't understand when people are like, I need to understand the song in order to like it. I could listen to music I don't understand like at all and still enjoy the song. Maybe I'm weird for that. I don't know. But when this Super Bowl halftime show was announced, Turning Point USA announced their own halftime show for the real Americans that love America. Those people. And I decided to watch it because I heard the main attraction is Kid Rock. I was like, fuck yeah, real American patriot right there, right? So I started watching it and I'm like, who the fuck are these people? It's a bunch of artists I don't know. They're all country, which I'm sorry, Oliver Tree, cover your ears. But I'm not the biggest fan of country. I know, I know. Hang me up at the gallows. I apologize. I know, sinful act of mine. But I don't listen to much country. I do have a few country songs in my playlist, but they're usually songs from like the 60s and 90s, like around that gap of time. That's when country music was good. That's gonna get people mad. But a lot of that music that they played at the halftime show was a bunch of music that I could imagine a 40-year-old man in their pickup truck downing beers as they fish or hunt, mow the grass. That's how a lot of the music sounded like to me. And you have no clue how hard I laughed when I made that assumption and Lee Bryce performed. Let's see, what was the song called again? Let me see. It ain't easy being country in this country nowadays. You have no fucking clue how hard I laughed when I heard the lyrics at the beginning.
I just wanna catch my fish, drive my truck, drink my beer.
I described it perfectly right before the song proceeded to play. He literally said it ain't easy being country in this country nowadays. He just says I want to drink my beer in my pickup truck, go hunting and fishing and cutting grass. That's literally one to one to what I said. It's insane how one to one that was. But yeah, almost all the music was country music. If you're into country, I can see how you could kind of like this. And I'm gonna be honest, I straight up thought when this woman appeared on screen, I straight up thought it was Erica Kirk serenading our ears with a beautiful melody. I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely thought that was Erica Kirk, because I did not look at who was performing at all before this. I genuinely believe this woman right here, Gabby Barrett, was Erica Kirk. This halftime show to the Bad Bunny one, like so far, Bad Bunny is blowing these people out of the water, because all they're doing so far is just as if they were on stage, like at a normal concert. That's basically what's going on. They're just singing on stage with their microphone. That's all it is. So far it's kind of boring. I was starting to snooze a little bit. But then my prayers have been answered. Finally, some excitement happened. Kid Rock came up on stage out of nowhere, performed his greatest hit. He started playing his hit song, Bawi Da Ba? Bawi what Bawidabub? I have no clue how to pronounce that. I've heard maybe the song once in my life, but after that, never again. But I'm gonna be honest, it was hype as fuck. The moment he came on stage, it was hype as fuck. I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. These 30 minutes. These 30 minutes when Kid Rock was gonna headline the Turning Point USA's halftime show. Here we go. And I was like, fuck yeah, this is actually cool. After how long I waited, this is cool as fuck. Alright, he finished performing that one song. Okay, bet. Next song, no. Nope. Motherfucker had 1 minute on stage. 1 minute. Here I'm correcting myself. He didn't perform for 1 minute. He actually performed later again. But I did not realize that was Kid Rock. I thought that was something completely different. Still, my point still stands that was that 1 minute he performed earlier was the only excitement that was in that whole halftime show. Still, that 1 minute. This is the man y'all hyped up for so fucking long. It genuinely angered me. Because the moment I got actual fucking joy watching this fucking dog shit halftime show, he performs for only 1 minute. 1 stupid fucking minute? Like, what the fuck? The motherfuckers before you that weren't as good at all performed for like 8 minutes straight, each one of them. They took up most of the fucking halftime show, those motherfuckers before you. Why the fuck is Kid Rock on stage only for like 1 minute? The main course of the whole meal. I genuinely got angry. I mean, I got genuinely angry because the moment I had actual joy throughout the halftime show is the moment he just played for 1 minute. That alone should prove to every single one of y'all if there's any sort of debate for the halftime show between which one was better, the Bad Bunny one takes the cake. It takes the fucking cake. Because that alone, that 1 minute performance, that was the only fun part throughout the whole experience, is not enough at all to outclass Bad Bunny's performance. That's the truth. If I were to rate all 3 performances, the opening, Bad Bunny's, and Turning Point USA, Green Day just felt like a concert. It's fine. 7.5 out of 10. Good music, concert feel, not much anything else. But the message is there that he's not an American idiot. Now, Bad Bunny, I give it an 8.5 out of 10, Bad Bunny's performance. Because good music, good song, good message. Spread love, not hate, brother. That's all the message is. Spread love, not hate. As for the Turning Point USA, I'm trying my best to be as unbiased as, and I give my unbiased opinion for Turning Point USA 4.5. 4.5. Because I was expecting something major. I was expecting something big. And just for it to just be just pure country and country rock, not any sort of form of variety, I was expecting more, honestly, because they try to make it seem like the Great American Bash. I give the Turning Point USA a 4.5. Like, it's almost passing at 5. Like, it's not quite bad or horrible, but it's also not good. So it's middle ground, low middle ground. Because 5 would be like, it's not good or bad, it's whatever. But 4.5 is like, it's not good, but it's also not bad. You know what I mean? That's why I give it, because it's just straight 20-something minutes of boring performances. And the music is just very niche. Like, it was okay. It's not horrible. And then Lee Bryce over here made it cringe out of nowhere. Then Kid Rock almost saves it, but only for a minute. So it's not enough to justify the halftime show at all. Then after that, it just, like, and that's my unbiased opinion, that it was just whatever. Like, their halftime show was whatever. They made it seem like it was one of the biggest events of all time, just for it to be mid. Like, whatever. That's my opinion, at least. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I like reading every comment. See you guys next time. Bye, peace, and love.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe.
I think think that's the only song I know Kid Rock by. I found it crazy how recently that song reemerged, and I'm like, y'all seriously didn't know about this? Osmosis Jones? Y'all don't know shit about Osmosis Jones?